Happy Friday. I almost said Sunday fun day, you guys.
Right.
Do I even know what day?
Hey,
I'm messing up before the show even starts. What's going on? Welcome on into Game Time, presented by Kia. Lauren Jabara, Isaiah Thomas, Udonis Haslem. We just saw the Golden State Warriors pull up a comeback. They allowed 44 points in that first quarter. They held the Denver Nuggets to a total of 44 points in the second half. What was the difference?
Well, we always talk about Golden State in terms of their offense, but again, with Jimmy and Draymond defensively, you got two of the smartest defensive players, and then you got two of the best defensive players. So, and Podziemski is a, he's a gym rat. He can rebound. He can do everything. So, Golden State has a lot of activity, but the way they play and the energy they're playing with right now is contagious.
Yeah, with Jimmy Butler, they are 21-5 since he's gotten to the Warriors organization. You know Jimmy Butler well. What does he bring that helped renew this sense of, hey, we can win this thing this year?
Toughness. When you talk about what Andrew Wiggins brought to that team, definitely a two-way player, definitely can get it going. You can argue that one of the years when they won the championship, he was probably the best player in that finals. But the thing that Jimmy has is toughness. Jimmy is the ultimate competitor. Chinese checkers, you see him all the time where he's out playing dominoes against people in different countries, in the streets. We see him overseas playing tennis. Jimmy is the ultimate competitor, and that's where playoff Jimmy comes from, because when it's at the highest, when he's required to do the most, when he's put to the test and his back against the wall, that's when you see what Jimmy is made of. Right now, coming into that situation, understanding where the Golden State Warriors were at, he know what he needed to bring to the table, and he has brought that. He has given them new life. What's that machine where they clear? Goosh. Hit you with that.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy, one of them things. Jimmy brought that to the team. Clear, boom. Now you see Steve Kerr smiling and Steph running around and Draymond happy. And he's just brought that to the team. And that's what Jimmy Butler can do for your team. Now, once you get into the playoffs, we're going to need that to continue to go. You can't burn all your gas out getting to the playoffs, Jim. We're going to need that in the playoffs as well.
Yeah, they have 5 games left in the regular season, so we'll see how all that plays out. But I said that the Golden State Warriors are 21-5 since Jimmy Butler's gotten there. With Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler in the lineup, they're 20-2, Zeke.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something special. You look at Steph Curry, what he did tonight, 36 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. He had 2 steals, 1 point shy now of Reggie Miller on that all-time scoring list.
I mean, he's the ultimate shooter and the ultimate scorer. And then he's a great showman, too. So he brings people into the building. He gives them a show every time he puts on a uniform. So really, really love the way he's playing basketball right now. And it's good to see him energized again and having an opportunity to compete at the highest level for a championship.
This is good, right? Steph Curry in the last 3 games, 52, 37, and 36. What do you think?
That's kind of nice.
I mean, and he's getting it done so many different ways. If we look at how he got it done tonight, he made 7 threes, but last night he only made 4. So he's getting it done in all different ways. He's getting to the free throw line. He's backdoor cutting you when he's off the ball.
Yeah.
If you don't play him the right way, he's going to come back off. He's going to get somebody else open. There's so many things that Steph does for that team offensively. It's just a domino effect, and it trickles down to other guys getting involved. But make no mistake about it, Chef is cooking right now.
Yeah,
make no mistake about it, Chef is cooking right now. He got his hat on. He got all his ingredients.
You love to see it. You want to know what else you'd love to see? Brandon Podziemski is really solidifying himself in the NBA. He continues to grow. He's growing as an NBA player. He's growing just like knowing how to be able to play in this league. I mean, he's putting up 26 points. He had 27, 28 in 2 of the last 4 games as well. I
mean, Steph missed Clay, when Clay was gone. It was like an adjustment. But, Podziemski right now is, he's becoming that backcourt mate that Steph needs, because he can handle the basketball, he can shoot it, and then he can defend. So, he's a perfect complement to Steph right now.
Right now, the Warriors are a half game back in the Western Conference standings from the Lakers, who the Lakers are playing right now, and they are winning right now. So we'll see if that ends up changing things. But also, they're half game back from the Warriors now. This is a half game back from the Denver Nuggets right now. Like, this is a really big win for the Warriors. Take me inside that Denver Nuggets locker room right now, because obviously they only have a few games left in the season. They want to get, their gears fully going for the playoffs. There was no Jamal Murray in the lineup tonight, but Nikola Jokic still puts up nearly a triple-double, 33 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists, UD.
I mean, when you look at this and you're the Denver Nuggets, it's just you run at full strength. If you look at the stat sheet, I mean, Michael Porter had his 23, Aaron Gordon had his 15, Joker had his 33, Christian Braun had his 16. Now, if you implement Jamal Murray and you add another 20, 25 points, now you're rolling with something. But right now, you're just not healthy right now, and we can't really judge them off a Jamal Murray-less Denver team. I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to waste my time. We talk about the best 1-2 punch in the league when those guys are healthy, when they're rolling. So I'm not going to judge them tonight without Jamal Murray. The others did their job, but at the end of the day, you're going to need Murray if you're going to get to that mountaintop that you want to get to.
Yeah,
and they know that.
No, I know. They know that, too. And what do you think, Zeke, when you look at, I mean, all the games that are on the schedule right now? We have 10 games on the slate tonight, 8 of them done and dusted.
Either be mentally tough and let Joker keep going to work, or they're going to start bringing a double team. Once they start bringing a double team, that just unlocks everything that else Joker does. If I'm Steve Kerr, I know it doesn't look good, but let him keep scoring. Let him keep scoring and take away everybody else. Take away those lobs to Aaron Gordon. Take away those passes to the guys on the perimeter. Take away the ignitable guys that shoot the threes. Take away Bron cutting to the basket. Take away Westbrook cutting to the basket. Let him keep going.
Yeah.
Let him score 80 if he has to. You see what the score is right now?
I know.
Coach, didn't you just say whatever I do is wrong when I'm guarding him?
You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
No, it is true, but you look at it. I mean, the Denver Nuggets put up 44 points in that first quarter. The second quarter, they were held to only 16 points. But Steph Curry, that second quarter was one of the big stories. 12 points in the second quarter. Right now, he has 19 overall through the first half.
Yeah, he just knows how and when to ignite. You know, he's never really out of the game, and he'll lull you to sleep. And then all of a sudden, it's an explosion, right? He'll knock down a three, he'll get a layup, step back, and he just makes it look so easy. But he's constantly working, constantly moving, and you know, I would say to the rest of the league, the scary thing about Steph, you know, and you know this, as you get older, you become a better shooter.
Yeah.
You know, so you may slow down, but you start shooting better. So it's scary to think that he's going to shoot better than he's shooting now, you know?
It really is unbelievable. And we talk about a guy like Brandon Podziemski. You got to talk about adding Jimmy Butler to this team. I mean, since Jimmy Butler has gotten to the Warriors, they're 20-5, 19-2 with both him and Steph in the lineup. But let's talk about Jimmy Buckets for a second. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists that first half, and 3 steals, like you were saying.
All the things that don't show up in the stat sheet. He's getting steals. He's getting out on the break. He's getting offensive rebounds, putbacks. Right now, Draymond goes in. He misses. I'm going to put it back. All the dirty work. We talk about guys when you talk about championship guys. We talk about leadership at all levels. Jimmy Butler is a guy that doesn't mind changing the tires on the Cadillac. He doesn't mind changing the oil on the Bentley. He understands that if you don't change that oil and I don't change them tires, we ain't getting nowhere.
Yeah.
So he understands his role, and he's going to play his role well. And you talk about the other guys, the things that's encouraging for Golden State is the fact that these guys went on a 14-5 run with Steph on the bench. They were losing when Steph was in. The young guys came in, the second unit came in, went on a 14-5 run. Now you bring Steph back in to finish the half, and he does what he does.
Yeah, Brandon Podziemski, though, has been standing out. He's been balling this season, especially the last couple of months. He's putting up like 26, 27, 28-point games. Tonight, so far, he has 13 points through the first half, shooting 5-8 from the field. Yeah,
and this is the way he played in college. I mean, he was able to score the basketball. Not only that, but he was able to lead his team. So, as you said, when Steph is out of the game, right, he can lead the team, he can run the break, he can take up the scoring slack, and then he's another guy that does the dirty work also.
Yeah, it definitely does. And that's the thing. It's like sometimes it doesn't necessarily show up on the stat sheet like a Jimmy Butler, but you're watching the game, and you can tell the way that he's influencing his team. Very good in terms of their record.